Okay, back. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but yeah, it just totally bailed both RBS and the capture card. Just did not like that. But yeah, booting it back up, it totally threw the colors out of proportion, so looks like we're gonna have a bit of color inconsistency for these two parts, so apologies for that. Let me just, yeah, this is what it fucking looked like. It's like, what the fuck? Just figured I'd show that before I make it look a bit better. So yeah, to recap, like these parameters essentially are what made it look like the way it did in part 1's stream. But now, putting it back to normal doesn't entirely fix it, but my god, it makes it a lot better. But yeah, that red for the special edition banner is way too bright, so I don't know what can we do about that. Maybe a bit of this, kinda. Still a bit bright, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The yellow needs to be a little, it's hard to kind of balance it. But yeah, I'll think I'll leave it like that. So it's pretty good. I might just reset it really quickly just to make sure it's all working A-okay. Because I know the first part wasn't really working either, so I'll make sure that's all fine. Okay. Okay. I'll just bring it up on YouTube if I can. Yeah, and I guess the silver lining to splitting the stream in two like this, even if unintentional, it's allowed me to, I guess, have the time reset for the streaming, so I don't have to worry about this being wrapped up. And on top of that, it does mean I can go on break. Which should be in about an hour from now, so I can go on a break and then come back in an hour or two and then finish the game, and that way we're done. And okay, let's see. Where am I going? Because it was like, yeah, 2 hours, right? Let's see if I can trim that out. When and if I can. So, hang on a minute. Did it send a notification out or something? Because I don't... Is this still being slow, or are we... Okay, there we go, that's better. The answer is no. Actually, no, that's not entirely true, because I did adjust it. I guess we'll find out. Okay, yeah.
It's already open.
Eerie. Eerie indeed. Yeah, hopefully that won't become a problem. Let's see where to go through now. So hang on, we've done it, haven't we? We've got the map, right? So what do we do now? Do we just leave from here and set sail for wherever? Oh no, we got to Wally. Got to fuse the map. Right. Because you get all 4 parts now. You know, I don't think I've done too bad for the most part. I mean, certainly a lot more hints than I would have liked to have used, but I think it all contributes to the one section that was really just a bit of a blur, because otherwise, not bad.
What's this? A map? Looks like only part of a map. I got the rest of it right here. Very interesting. Can you put it all together into one map for me? I'll do it for you if you run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Love her.
Okay. I'll try to have this done for you when you come back.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm surprised how quickly we've managed to wrap up that last piece though, once we knew. Well, I guess that's the thing, right? That was just stumping me this whole time. Once we figured that out, the rest kind of became easy. Because the rest I do seem to remember, but yeah.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Ooh, indeed.
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt. Wait, I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear.
Okay.
And hastily scratched a message in its head. I think Wally's in trouble. And I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Well, that's not good.
I better go check.
Okay. But we don't go, do we? Or do we? I can't remember. I remember there's a box. But I forget if that's now or if I have to come back. Is it? It is now, okay. Interesting. Save me a bit of traveling. Oh wow, that really climbed, huh? I was gonna say, this feels like we're getting close to the end now, but yet it still feels like there's more to do. When, aside from like the Dinky Island stuff, I don't really think there's that much, aside from the big climax of like trying to build a voodoo doll of LeChuck. That's annoying. That's annoying, because that's a very slow, tedious process, and I'm always getting jump scared by LeChuck's constant, just popping on the screen at random times with his really weird and eerie looking animation.
Where'd you go? Someone's hastily scratched a message.
Oh, come on, you just
says
heard that from
LeChuck.
the voodoo
No,
lady.
LeChuck's kidnapped the cartographer. The poor little guy. Hey, he has my map.
There you go. Now, to save me a bit of backtracking, shall we? Wait, what the heck? What's going... Oh, it's an autosave, you dick. Okay, I see. Alright, well then, shall we?
I think there's something moving in here.
Hey, Rich. Sure could use a hand with this one. Looks like another box of live snakes.
Ooh.
Sounds like it too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
Oh, so that's where that idea came from. I think. Part
In
3.
the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive.
Ugh.
Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most
Oh,
fearsome villain.
that's pretty
living
convenient,
or
actually.
dead, the ghost pirate, Chuck.
Hey, it's a point-and-click adventure game, just go with it.
Chuck's great
Whoa.
food supplies. You know, we usually don't deliver out this far, and you guys fucking for a tip.
Well, we figure since
Well, you figured wrong.
Beat
Chuck
it.
don't tip nobody.
Gee.
What a butt.
Ick. I hate snakes.
There's another one. Alright. I'm gonna quickly grab some snacks. I will be back. Okay. The fuck? What the hell? What is that sticking? Okay. Ah. Yeah, that's weird. They're Velcro and yet it's like sticking like, whatever. Okay, don't forget to get rid of this. Okay. Refresh that, make sure it's all working okay.
I'm not getting back in there.
Oh, indeed. Huh? Oh yeah, sure, now I can't trim. Because the claims are being processed, you bastards. Oh, I really do hate more on YouTube. Okay, so this is cool. I kind of wish we got to explore more of this location. Would have been nice. But I guess we did get it in all those cutscenes, so... But I don't think this location was really used again after this game, was it? Not that I can recall. I mean, not that I can really talk. I haven't played Monkey 3 yet, but from what I've seen and heard, which unfortunately I have seen and heard a lot, yeah, no. Broken sign.
Nice.
Indeed. this part. Yeah, this is okay. Oh, oops, sorry. Yeah, I forgot that was connected. Okay, let's write this down so we're all prepared. What am I looking for? Where did I write it down? On this? Yes! Ha! Okay. So head, rib, leg, hip, arm, head, rib, hip, leg, head, hip, rib. Got it. Okay. So how does this work again? Do we just push into it and then it creates a door or something like that? Just keep going until you find one that's accurate. So head, is this going up or down? Oh, head, rib line. But that's like a 4 pattern combination though, right? Head. Maybe I just go until it's in the center, maybe? Perhaps? Oh, I'm stupid, I think. 'Cause... Yeah, no. No, I think I got that mixed up. Hang on. Arm, head, rib, head, rib.
It's some kind of strange skeleton statue.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yep. Okay. But that wasn't really connected to legs, so that's where I'm a little concerned. Oh, no, never mind, because the leg is part of the next verse, so yeah, okay, I understand. I don't have to worry about that part. Got it. So the next one should be leg, hip, arm. Leg, hip, arm, burn. Yep. I have no idea what that writing on the left is supposed to be, but I'm here for it. Okay, next. Head, rib, hip. Head, rib, hip. Yep, that would be this. I was going to save this because I'm a bit of a wimp. Just don't have to redo all that. Okay. And finally, leg, head, hip. Leg, head, hip. Yep.
is no way, not even in an adventure game, that I'd be able to get all those locks open.
True enough. Remember there's like a small door, but I forget how to open it.
Let's see here. There's some matches in here, and something that says Love Bomb on it. I don't think it'll work there.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
Now cue the LeChuck. Here he comes. Yep,
Guybrush Threepwood,
LeChuck.
you have finally been caught. I have searched every island, sailed every sea, and now you are mine. What do you have to say for yourself? Largo,
Yes, sir, LeChuck, sir.
take Guybrush down to the torture chamber and get the machine set up.
Yes, sir.
You'll be in a heap of trouble, Guybrush Threepwood. Now that you are mine, you will pay for what you did to me.
Hey, what's a little root beer between friends?
Silence! There is only one thing more painful than being resurrected from the dead and crammed into a rotting body. Do you know what that is?
Hey.
It's what is about to happen to you.
Can't we talk this thing out?
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel, and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
well,
I will take your bones, still alive and in great pain, and make them into a chair. I will call it my screaming chair. Every morning I will sit in it and listen to you scream. Any questions?
where do babies come from?
In your case, the orphanage.
Ooh.
Where's the bathroom?
Up the stairs and to the left, but you won't need it in a few minutes.
Why do adventure games cost so much?
I'm growing tired of your stupid questions. Prepare to die.
Oh my god.
He didn't say what he was going to do to me.
An ottoman comes to mind.
Alright. Hey, look, it's gone full screen. Let's go. Alright, I'll be back. Okay. Let's continue. Oh. Okay. So, I left it on, and it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think the time limit here is about 5 minutes, and once it happens, you get the gag of like, him descending into the acid, then he jerks about it. It's like, okay, maybe I exaggerated it a little bit. And then we return, like now, it does not appear to cap out again, like unless the time is expanded, but I don't think it is, because I left it on for 10 minutes, and yeah, no, hasn't kicked in. So yeah, I think once it's done, you're just here till you can figure it out, I guess. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, yeah, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Yep, that's the idea. But how do I patchouli this thing? Aha, that. So what do I hit? Do I hit the balloon or the shield? Uh,
Hey, what's it with the spit?
My mouth is all dried up.
oh, great. Does that mean there's only limited amounts?
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Hey, what's it with the spit? Hey, what's it with the spit?
Huh?
Hey, what's it with the spit?
My mouth is all dried up.
Yeah.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Good thing I got a million of these. I don't know how I did that.
What be going on in here? Margot, relight the candle. Guy from a state. Find him.
Oh, I love this performance.
Ah, I bet LeChuck is really cheesed off now.
Yep.
Hey, Wally,
Yeah,
where are we?
good question.
Whatever you do not let up. Alright. How exactly do you do that?
It's too dark to see what I'm doing. I can't see anything here.
Good. Consistency. Oh, shit. That's great. You totally obliterated part of the castle. Alright, cool. See, yeah. That's how you do a fucking TNT explosion into another part of the game. Another area of the game. Not like Twin Sanity's, attempt to kaboom from yummy fresh meat for my butt all the way to the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is and we'll let you go. Yeah. I can see what they were trying to do with like this type of thing. But yeah, just I wonder if it was trying to like kind of tribute this or something, because it's surprisingly similar, but I don't know, maybe it's a trope from a movie or something. It's interesting to think about. I love this music, by the way.
Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? He's Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. Captain, no, that's not right. Holly wants a cracker. Go ahead with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. He's Captain Marley.
So he really was one of the 4.
He's Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? Holly wants a cracker.
Interesting.
With it. Let's make a map and tear it
he could be, because I mean he's not talking about Guybrush, is he? I mean it seems to be the implication, but I wonder if he's actually talking about LeChuck, and I mean I don't know.
It's empty.
But that would imply that LeChuck wasn't a captain, so maybe he, like that was the falling out, and then that's what, I don't know. It's a bit far-fetched. Okay, that's getting annoying.
Hi, Herman.
Oh, hi. I've been waiting for you.
Push out.
I'm looking for a treasure. Have you seen it?
There are many treasures here, found and unfound. The beauty of the ocean, for example. Or the treasure of the past, seen in the rings of trees or the half-remembered cacklings of a parrot. The treasure of the future, waiting in the seeds of mangoes and the eggs of the platypus.
Oh.
Platypus?
And of course there's the treasure of patience.
I think I have better things to do than talk to you.
I think you will find that the concept of better things is the frailest of illusions.
Yeah.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain.
Now, if only I could go off screen here, it could easily be quite an easy shortcut, but oh well.
Tear it into 4 pieces. No, that's not right.
Yeah. Oh, they smell like anchovies. Yeah. Oh, they smell like anchovies. Hey, there's a cracker in here.
I want a cracker.
Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? If you eat from the pond to the dinosaur. I want my granddaughter to
See, this reminds me a lot of Monkey 4, where, what was it? I think it was very similar to this. You're using parrots to locate Tiny Lafitte's bronze pirate hat buried underneath one of the boulders.
So no one forgets where we buried the treasure. Hold ahead with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. If you eat from the pond to the dinosaur, Ollie wants a cracker. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure?
It's still empty.
Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? If you eat from the pond to the dinosaur,
It's empty.
no, that's not right.
I don't think I ought to do that.
No, that's not right. Ollie wants a cracker.
Welcome to Dinky Island, home of the treasure of Big Wolf.
See, I feel like in the same way that Indiana Jones kind of changed the name from the first one being Raiders of the Lost Ark to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and so on. Yeah, how I put it, I feel like it should have just been LeChuck's Revenge, because I remember always being confused by the fact that this was, essentially called Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, but yet we don't even ever go to Monkey Island. Really, Dinky Island is the Monkey Island equivalent. And,
It's a jungle in there.
I mean, is there even a monkey in this island? I mean, it's not a major problem, mind you, but I think, yeah, like Indiana Jones, it would have benefited just having just LeChuck's Revenge.
I could probably get the rope off with my hands. It's nailed shut.
You don't say. Well, time to eat. Where is it? Hey, hey, where'd you go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my freaking... Where's my hammer? I use the nails, I get that, but... What about my hammers? Yeah.
I think that might be a dangerous way to open it. After all, it does say TNT on it.
Oh yeah, I totally missed that.
It's nailed shut.
Okay, so I guess we need a key.
I don't think it'll work there.
You don't say.
That doesn't seem to work.
You don't say.
Hey, dynamite. Just like it says on the side.
Oh, I should hope so.
I did that already. It's empty.
Okay. I miss these types of locations. I mean, I feel like everything's like more open in games, and I mean, not to say open world's bad. I fucking love open world, but I don't know, man. There's something about linear kind of paths that look like this that just, I guess it's more nostalgic to me. Really do just not make them act they used to.
Nice.
Wait, what do we need TNT again? Oh right, to blow up X marks the spot, I believe.
Nice.
Nice. Head due east from the pond, due east, never east. To the dinosaur, okay. Okay, that was not, yeah, you can screw yourself by just, yeah, by going one direction. Okay. So, yeah, the pond is where the dynamite is. Not that way. The pond to the dinosaur. Yep. And there he is. Except now we need more crackers, which we don't have.
Let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. And you eat from the pond to the dinosaur.
Yeah.
And you eat from the pond to the dinosaur. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you.
International House of Mojo. Clothes covered before striking.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you.
Okay, so yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I need more crackers if I'm gonna do this. Love this little gag.
Nice. 1900740 JEDI.
Jedi.
Remember, kids, you're under 18. Ask your parents before calling.
Is that a thing?
Lucasfilm Game 10 line, Chester speaking.
Hey. That's a shocker. Chester. I wonder why that was done. Swaffle. Star Wars. Old. No, Star Wars. Alright, I'm curious.
When is Swallow gonna ship?
Yeah.
Been out for some time now. Where have you been? Playing some frustrating graphic adventure?
Waddle. Is it or isn't it? Okay, no, it's not. Secret weapons of the Loft. Is it? Oh, it is LucasArts. Okay, yeah, no, that is it. I thought it was Star Wars, my mistake. Okay, you blame me, but alright, there we go. Okay, so... Oh. Alright, I'm curious again. Do they, or do they not, say anything differently in the old version?
It's been out for some time now. Where have you been? Playing some frustrating graphic adventure?
Oh my god. Fully voiced as well. On the old version. What? Oh, that's trippy. Wow, so they kind of... Wow, I didn't pick them to have variety in that way. Yo, I mean, it makes sense that they would do that, but... Because, yeah, for some reason they've programmed it so this has voices when you go to the old school one, whereas the first one didn't have that. But what's really throwing me is the fact that they've actually swapped out the voices for the old one. Oh. Interesting.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only 2 ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, knucklehead.
Fascinating.
Who thought up that dumb stump joke?
I'm tired of hearing about that damn stuff. Do you have any idea how many calls I get a day about that? Don't ask me about it again.
Where do babies come from?
What are you, pervert? What's wrong with you?
Okay, now that makes a little bit more sense.
Why do adventure games cost so much?
Hey, I just work here.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
I'm fed up with stupid questions like that. It's a prize, okay?
How much money have I spent talking to you?
75 cents a minute. You can ask your computer to work out the math for you.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
I told you, just walk off the edge of the screen. How hard can that be?
Thank you. You've been very helpful. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, so. I know we're going to fix this for water, for some reason. And I think that might lead to crackers.
And you eat from the pond to the dinosaur. Ollie wants a cracker.
I don't think I ought to do that.
And you eat from the pond to the dinosaur.
And,
No, that's not right.
alright.
Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
That seems to have gotten most of the salt out of it.
Okay.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. Captain.
It's empty.
Ollie wants a cracker. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? No, that's not right.
Where to get more crackers? I don't get why it's full screen now. I mean, I'm really glad it is. Sort of. Actually, no, it's not quite full. Well, I mean, it is. I mean, there's no borders anymore is the point. So that's great. I don't know why it's fine now, but yeah, whatever. I'll take it. Can I not go that way? Yeah, there we go. Wow, that looks great. Yeah, yo, low key. Kinda do prefer it. How is that? That's great. Wow. Dolphin.
And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
There's a little dent in it where I hit my head.
Wonderful.
And due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
Where can I possibly find more crackers?
That's not such a great idea. It's got a cap on it.
I don't know, man. I can't believe I can't remember this actually. So I feel like, yeah, it's just weird because, you know, I did speedrun this at least 2 times because I got the trophy on PS3 and I got the achievement on Series X, I believe. So, because I made sure to go for all of it both times, and yeah, the fact that it's still stumping me. I mean, yes, it's been some years, but still. I'm pretty good usually when it comes to memory, but okay, yeah, that's more like it. Where's my knife? Oh, the bottle, the broken bottle. The bottle itself, maybe. Yeah. Thank you. Try again. Sick. I must say navigating is much easier as far as like picking up objects go, because I think that can be a bit of a tedious struggle with the first game, and that's about my only issue with it, because otherwise I'm pretty sold on it. Oh, damn. Okay. So we've got crackers, so alright, let's try again. I have a feeling that I still need some more, but we'll see.
Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure?
It's instant low sodium cracker mix. Just add water.
Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. And
Sick.
due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
Okay, this unlocks the second one too,
I want
good.
my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, and north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks.
You got it.
Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Very cool. go. And now.
And north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks. And due east from the rocks to the eggs. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
Excellent.
Oh, you meant this treasure.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so? You could have come by the shortcut like I do.
Shortcut?
Bastard.
From the rocks to the eggs.
Yep. And this leads us to the start of the game. The prologue, I guess you could maybe say. So how does this work? We just kind of ladder up with this, and where's the matches? There you are.
That's the last match.
Oh. Kaboom!
I think a shovel should be sufficient for this soft ground.
Oh, yeah, right. And then you figure out, oh no, it's time related, time limit related, so it's like kaboom before I get the shovel out. Alright. Whoa!
Great Scott!
There's another reference.
That came from the direction of Dicky Island. An idiot must be messing with my grandfather's treasure. Ugh, I'd better get over there.
Grandfather. Is that Narn? Oh no. No, it's not, is it? I think that's new to this game. Or is it? Hang on. No, it's not, because I'm still trying to figure out if Escape established the connection or if this game might have alluded to it, but, because with the escape logic, this feels like it makes a bit more sense, but I don't think it was ever the actual intention. Yeah, I don't think they were related. I think it was just he just so happens to be on the island that her grandfather was on. But yeah, given the escape logic, it does make a lot of sense why they would connect it the way they did. Okay, what do I do? Do I do that with that?
I think that'll hold.
Yes, I do. And then that. Indiana Jones this shit. See, there's another track. As small as it is, you know, being a bit of a collector, I would very much
And
add that.
about 3 days later.
3 days.
You know,
Anything to shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard. Oh dear.
No mercy. Haha. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's great.
Boo! Boo! Hello, Guybrush.
hello, LeChuck.
You won't escape me this time.
You're right. I give up.
That's just as well. Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
Like dreadlocks?
Yes, rather like that. Or like brother. I am your brother.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. Know it to be true. And I brought a little surprise for you.
Oh, I love these games.
think you being my brother is enough of a surprise for one day.
Perhaps. But humor me.
I think even this is looping, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, this would be something to... Yeah, there's so much to cover. So many tracks. Because, I mean, this is in the OST, but it's the loops that I'm really trying to figure out how I would do.
Is this gonna be anything like Pin the Tail on the Donkey?
Something like that. This is a voodoo doll, which I'll be using to torture you. And then send you screaming to another dimension.
Wait, how did he get all the ingredients?
Observe.
I'll do anything, just please don't do that again.
Okay, how about this?
Oh.
That was exhilarating. Let's have some more fun, shall we?
Please, no more.
Okay, time to send you screaming to a dimension of infinite pain. At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Hey, I'm alive.
Yeah!
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll. It was supposed to send you to another dimension, not the next room. Shoddy materials, I'll bet. Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
No, that's okay.
Okay, what do I do? I forget what I do.
Oh, there's stuff in it. It's a pair of surgical gloves.
Yep, useful.
Boy, that looked comfy. There's a syringe in here.
Yes. Good. Burns of the parents.
Ow, these are my parents. Hi, Dad.
Come on, hurry.
This looks loose. I've disturbed them enough.
Indeed.
It has that austere but functional look.
Okay. Damn you.
Hey, there's only one balloon in here. One bottle of root beer should be sufficient. I'll just take one. What? All of them?
Okay, that's... Oh, I can just tell he's gonna jump out of nowhere and just... Okay. Coin. Coin. Fucking hell.
Guybrush.
It doesn't matter how many times I've played this. Cause it's like...
You sure you want to do this? You're upset.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I remember I need all of this for some reason. And I need the coin. Why do I need the coin? Okay, so we've got something on the dead. Right? Yeah. Something of the dead. Root beer. Maybe I can give that to him. Something of the body. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
That won't do much. That won't do much.
Because I know
It's out of order.
I'm supposed to get a coin.
You're
Ugh.
gonna get it.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Oh. Fucking hell.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time.
Let's bury the head.
I hate how random it is, man. So I can't give him the paper, so that's kind of off the table. What if I do this?
Brings back painful memories.
Thank you. Now the syringe. Get that ready. Right here. Okay, there we go. Ah, right on cue.
It's a buffalo head. What a find!
Whoa, 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 whoa. How come that didn't work? Why didn't that work? That should have worked. Why didn't that work? Huh? Oh my
You're
god.
gonna get it.
Can't we talk this over? Let bygones be bygones.
Back here. What's this? No, actually. What the hell is this?
It says E on it.
Yeah, no duh.
It says E on it. That doesn't seem to work.
I don't know what that is. Oh, we used the elevator to chop off his beard from memory.
900 pounds.
Jesus
Now
Christ.
you're gonna get it.
Ha
Hey! Hey!
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is hauntingly familiar.
That's the idea. Stop doing that.
Ooh, a circus. I love a circus.
I don't know what they were trying to do with this. This really was supposed to be all an illusion or a dream or a story for Return to Monkey Island, right? Is that why this was here? And again, just as eerie that it's at nighttime when the rest of all the other islands are at like daytime minus, you know, Scab.
Now you're gonna get it.
Let's try this.
Is the thingy still there? Yep. How does it look when he comes in on the OG version? Actually, can I just get that ready? Thank you. Draw. Yeah, it's like it's weird because like I've literally got the volume down, and yet it's like, and even then sometimes.
It's a buffalo head. What a find!
better not.
Now you're gonna get it.
Damn it. Okay, so...
Let's bury that. Can't we talk this over?
Okay, so I'm meant to get... okay, maybe I'm not meant to syringe him. Just go for the underwear, bro. Give him a wedgie.
Bury that. Can't we talk this over?
Oh, wow. Layers. Stop doing that!
Gotcha.
Can't we talk this over? There's no need for violence.
I swear if he's there again. Thank you. Okay. Coin, 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 coin. Yeah! For
Now you're gonna get it.
yeah. See, this is why I'm not really the biggest fan of this sequence, because it's just full of jump scares, man. But you know what? I don't even think it's that. I mean, that doesn't help, but it's more so, I think, the fact that it's like RNG based when he pops out of nowhere. Because it just feels like I'm going in circles half the time. What?
It's a little lever.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, a wheat crack. Oh, what a find. Ah. Aha! Gotcha.
I know you're upset.
Okay. So what's that? Something of the body, something of the head, something of the dead. No. No. Something of the head, something of the dead. Something of the thread. But we don't have something of the body yet. That's where I don't know. What is the syringe for then? Because I remember he blows his nose on something. So, oh, do we still have that hanky? What was that? Ahaha. That's what I'm supposed to give to him, not the freaking parchment or paper. Got it. Okay, that's it. That's one of the easiest ones. Just have to wait.
Hey, Guybrush. It's voodoo
Hey,
time.
why didn't that work? That should have worked! Why did that not work? Okay, now I'm really confused. Okay.
Now you're gonna get it.
Let's discuss this.
He didn't even give me an opportunity. Give me a chance, man. Yeah, I gotta eventually return to, well, return to Monkey Island. So I can get the gist. Why does it keep doing that? Give me a chance, man! See, like, I don't even get a chance to click on the bastard! So I'm trying to go to the elevator because I'm more closer. There's not really much room to travel. So I can hopefully get the damn thing done. But yeah, I gotta play Return fully. Cause I got an idea of what parts of the game were like, or the first hour or so. And it's like the next generation, like telling the stories of the first two games to children, basically. Which I don't know if that's the general gist of it, or if there's more. But yeah, I'm a little unsure on how I feel about that, because, you know, still got to complete the game, so maybe I'll stream it soon when we're done with this. So at least that way I've kind of built up to it. Might be nice. So I think I've got it here on the Steam Deck. I've got pretty much all of them on here. Got Escape. Got Curse. Actually, do I have Curse? Yeah, I don't know if I've got Curse actually. But I've got Escape. I've got, I believe I bought all the chapters to Tales. The C one, I don't know if I got that. I don't think I got that one. But yeah, I do have Return. I'm pretty sure. If not on here, definitely on Series X and
Hey,
what? And the Switch. Why does it do that? Like, it immediately locks me out. And that is, yeah, what the fuck?
now you're gonna get it.
Yeah, see, again there. Like, what is this? Let me play the fucking game. I'm supposed to give him that, am I not? It's like as soon as I select it, it just locks me out and he instantly goes into the stabbing motion or whatever.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
Whew.
It's open. Well, that's one ingredient. Well, that's one ingredient and the doll. That's two ingredients and the doll. That's three ingredients and the doll.
At least that's taken care of. We still have the frickin' monkey. Poor thing. Wait, do we actually? Yeah, we do. What the frick? Yeah, this definitely is one of my least favorite parts of the game for a couple of reasons, but I just don't think the random timing and the locking me out of doing what I need to do is really all too clear what you actually need to do. Because I'm pretty sure that is right. I mean, you get him to blow his nose, so to speak, and boom, DNA. Something of the body. But yeah, for some reason it's kind of locking me out, not doing it. And then you get times like these where it's like, well, I'm waiting. It feels like you go minutes without him popping up. And I know he's popped down here a few times in the past. So come on. Well, while I'm waiting, I think now would be a good time to explain that I've been in the slow process of resuming attempts to max out the stud counter of LEGO Star Wars, the video game, through emulation means this time, which is a little unfortunate. I would have liked to have done it legitimately, but still, it's the closest thing you can get to it. And on top of that, I did say in the video I put out that I wanted to do a coverage of, yeah, basically the equivalent of what I did on the OG Xbox, but on the PS2 version to see if it perhaps differed. So in that light, it's kind of been good to go through the PS2 version on emulator, albeit, but that's allowed me to advance through the stud count like so much more faster, because you can speed up the emulator to be the equivalent of like a 10 to 100 times speed. It's, yeah, insane. So I've been kind of letting that go, trying to build up the count every day, and unlike an actual, console that I have to worry about getting a power cut and losing all the progress. If there is a power cut, it's part of the Steam Deck, so it might be off charge for an hour or so. But I'll be fine. I don't have to worry about that progress being lost. And on top of that, I'm also save stating every so often, just in case I get too far into the performance of gameplay where it just kind of, it's been on for too long and it just crashes the game or whatever, or something like that. So I'm kind of trying to give myself enough time by save stating, so in case I do encounter some kind of crash or freeze after a certain point in time, it'll be enough time for me to get through the rest of the level, so I can just save the actual progress and then just quit, reboot it, type of thing. Because I think I said in the video I was curious if I could maybe somehow, like, what would it be like if you could get 4 billion studs in a level, or rather the cap of that game in a level, would it start going backwards in the level? What would happen if you skipped the stud count when you're getting all the studs adding up? All these questions I'm basically trying to answer this through this very slow process. So I think I will make a video on it. It'll be like a part two to what I had, and a bit of an update. just to kind of document it as well as, you know, conclude that part of that endurance test, so to speak. But yeah, this is not fucking working. Holy shit. Let's go, come on. Where you at, LeChuck? Come on. Where you at? Why is it so random?
I should push the little button.
Or you could go through the fucking door. Let's try this again. But yeah, it should be great. What am I at? I'm currently at somewhere around the 600 million mark, which is fucking insane to have that amount of studs in that game within a level. So yeah, I think new frontiers are being explored through this. I mean, not to say it hasn't been done before using, like, say, cheat engine with the emulator to find out that way, but no, as far as like leaving the game on and speeding it up to get this, I don't really feel like that many people would have done it. So it'd be good to kind of document that as I go. But yeah, around 600 mils, so yeah. I'm not really expecting anything different to what was the results of the video, but okay, here we are finally.
Gotcha.
Wait a second.
Damn. It's like as soon as I hit it. Try again. There we go.
Now you're gonna get it.
Wait a second.
It's not working, man. I don't get what I'm supposed to do.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. There's nothing to pick up. It's empty.
Why is yogurt night so difficult?
It's stuck. And I think it's more of those anchovies. It's nailed shut. I can't pick that up.
Yeah, I'm not expecting much of a difference, but like I said, the idea is to see if I can get like just before the limit, before it starts to count backwards. And I mean, again, this is the beauty of save stating. I'll be able to explore quite a lot with it. I'll be able to go right up to the limit, complete the level, and see what that does. If I try to skip the results with it, I can go beyond the limit where it does start to count backwards and see what happens if it, you know, lessens the count all the way to, you know, under the count that I've currently got. Or if it just caps off at 0 or something. You know, there's a lot to unpack with this different form of programming to the stud count. So I'm looking forward to finding out the way it behaves. So I don't know when or how that video is going to go out or how it's going to look. I would ideally like it to go out this year because, you know, to have gotten already 500 million in what, about a couple of weeks since I started this. You know, yeah, it's pretty insane. Actually, it might be a little over 2 weeks now. It might be more closer to a month, but still, very little time. Because I think it took me about a year to get to the equivalent of this. Come on, Chuck, let's go. What's taking you? Is it still open? No, he likes to close the lot, doesn't he? That's what I'm trying to do. Look at that. It's like as soon as I click, man. Like, am I missing something, or is this just really kind of like broken, borderline? I don't remember it being like this. Like, I gotta remind myself that this is actually a different version of the game. Yeah, maybe I should try this in the old version just in case there's something weird going on. Because that is actually kind of BS. And it's the literal, like, final freaking ingredient. So, like, come on.
Now you're gonna get it.
Here, try this.
Thank you. Fucking. How sad is that? I literally did what I needed to do through the classic version. I think this part of the modern version of the game is broken, to be honest. That was not normal. That was not normal. I don't think that was meant to happen. That did not seem right at all. Because nothing I was trying was working. So yeah, no, I'm sorry. That flat out just seems like a bug.
Brother, watch out, because I've got my own doll now.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time.
Are you sure? What about me?
That's pretty good, Guybrush, but not good enough to stop me.
Where do you think you're going, Driftweed? This is the end of the road for you, my little pal and pal.
Hey? Oh, it's you. What, that again? Oh, look at me quaking in me booties. I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings. Ah, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna kick your butt. What do you think about that? I can take it. Come on.
Take that, LeChuck.
Oh, you always were a wimp. I can take it. What are you gonna do now?
You know, this doll reminds me of the stretchy muscle man I had as a kid.
Down. Ah. You'll have to do better than that. I can take it.
Take that, LeChuck.
Oh, you'll have to do better than that. What are you gonna do now?
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? That might as well happen.
Guybrush,
What?
come over here.
No way. I'm not that stupid.
But I want you to take my mask off. See the true face of your brother.
Forget it. I'm not coming over there.
You've got to see my true face.
No chance. It just ripped my lungs out when I get close.
No, I promise. Please, come take off the mask.
Leg or no leg, I trust you about as far as I can throw Manhattan.
I tell you, I'm dying here. Take the mask off.
Oh, all right. Coming over.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
Chucky.
My God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
How come you hate me as much as you obviously do?
Well, you remember the time you broke my Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle?
Do you really think a truck is more important than your own brother?
It wasn't a truck. It was a Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle. Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Will you promise to stop locking me in your footlocker?
All right, I promise. Anything, just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids! You're not supposed to be in here.
Ah, so there you are.
What's going on?
We're scolding you for running off. Your mother and I were very concerned.
Thank you for hunting down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
No, sir.
Good.
I wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I'm Mighty Pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please, be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
Ominous. I like that it really is like a remixed, merged version of this part of the island. And there we go. That's the game. Impressive. Most impressive. Jesse Harlan. Owe him a lot for the way the sound design is for this. Beautiful. Now, am I mistaken, or did he not work on Star Wars The Force Unleashed? Because I grew up playing that for the PSP.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
See, that's where it confuses me at the moment, because that's the idea that he did that, and that's what really happened. You know, it wasn't all a dream or whatever, or wasn't part of a childhood hallucination or whatever, or imagination. But oh, I like this, by the way. This callback to the first game's music. That's great. But yeah, it's part of the imagination of a child. But then no, because Elaine's still out there. Well, I hope he hasn't cast a spell on him. But then the start of Return to Monkey Island treats it as though, no, those were the stories. So yeah, I think I will have to play the third one, Return, the third intended one. But I gotta be honest, it's gonna take a little bit to get used to the art style, because what I played was like, oh man, it's just a bit too wildly different for me to get used to for what I've, I guess, grown up with, whether it was 3D or, you know, this beautiful crisp HD art style. But yeah. Okay, yes, he did do Force Unleashed. Great. Splendid. Yeah, I grew up with that on PSP, and that was, in my opinion, the best version of the game to play, to grow up with. I did try the PS2 version. I tried to get through the 360 version, but I was a bit surprised. Yeah, it just didn't really hit as much. The PS2 version was virtually identical to the PSP version, but the thing that really made the PSP version far more superior, in my opinion, was the fact that if you go outside of story mode, you could actually replay events from all the movies, like the Sarlacc pit battle with you know, Luke and Berber and all that, and yeah, that was, wow, that was great to play that. I mean, I haven't been able to do that since the Lego games. It was interesting to kind of get that perspective on a different kind of device from the likes of the 360 to the PSP. But yeah. I'd be curious to hear Alexandra Boyd come back through AI voice cloning, albeit, to see like how, I guess, her voice would sound through escape takes. So I forget who did Elaine's voice in that game, but I know it was very much different, and that was very much the Elaine that I grew up with. But despite that, I can recognize and acknowledge that this was always meant to be the Elaine voice. So for that reason, yeah, I would be very curious to hear how it should sound with all the escape lines. Because I think, was it just her voice? Oh no, and Stan maybe. Because, you know, I feel like I should really be nostalgia driven and prefer what I grew up with, what my first Monkey Island game had for voices. And I feel like in that respect I am a bit more attached to Escape's Elaine compared to Escape's Stan. Because his role is so minimal in that game. I can't even remember if you really need to speak to him. If you do, it's, you know, not for anything too trivial. But yeah, no, just yeah, I'd be curious to hear this Stan and this Elaine's take on the escape lines through AI voice cloning. I would totally put that together. Because anytime I've returned to Escape after playing the special editions to either 1 or 2, hearing Stan has just never been the same. You know, it just, this steel won't last. It's just, yeah, I just don't. That's not Stan. This deal won't last is more what I'm, you know, looking for, but yeah. Anyway, that's the game, sir. Bit of a bummer that it had to be like this, like a multi-parter. You know, I don't know what the hell happened, because OBS and the capture card crashed, which are 2 separate programs, so yeah, I don't know what happened. But, whatever. It is what it is. At least, can salvage this part, and it's not like cut out and went over time and we lost a part of the stream. So, and I already did the editor tweaks to get rid of the 2 excessive hours. So yeah, that's the process of processing. So yeah, that'll be done soon, and I'll do the same here. Not that there was too many pauses, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't go on like a full-on break like I was thinking of doing, because I mean, yeah, when you're that close to the end, I guess. But yeah, really bizarre about that whole thing with the fucking handkerchief thing. That was, yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about. But that absolutely was not working at all. At least on this version of the game. I can't remember. I remember struggling in the past, but I don't think it was that bad. Yeah, I don't think it was. And on top of that, the other thing that really kind of surprised me about this version of the game for Steam, for PC, is that, yeah, you do not get given the ability to change it from using the left joystick to move around to being exactly what it was, a point-and-click adventure. Because it is a point-and-click adventure game, and yet we don't have that ability to switch it on the PC version, but we do on the console version. That was very surprising. I definitely was not expecting that. As I said before, I would have thought, if anything, it would have been the other way around, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, yes. That is the game. So I think with that I will wrap up this stream with, yeah, since there's not much else to do. Okay, I do have Curse, good. But I don't think I have the ability to play it. Or maybe I do. Wow, 23, holy crap. Is that right? That doesn't, oh my god, time has fucking flown in which case. Holy shit. That felt much more, well, I guess, I mean, it's close enough to 2024, but, nah, man, still, that, wow. Shit, alright, yeah, yeah. I think I will be going on with the next installment for Monkey Island sometime next year, probably around again, sometime July. That seems to be kind of the tradition here so far. What I go on with, though, is still a bit of a question that I'm asking myself. Will I go on with Curse, or will I go on with Return? I don't know, man, because, I mean, yeah, I want to go on with Curse because that's how I would have grown up with it, and I'm so infinitely curious to find out the ins and outs of what to do, how to play, what the story is, because I've got an idea. I've seen cutscenes, unfortunately, and that light have kind of been spoiled on the characters and what's roughly going on. But it still would be good to really experience it, and I think more than anything, it's going to be super nostalgic to go through the game, knowing that they basically have the same composed music that was used for Monkey 4 for Escape, because I believe that was the same composer, because it's virtually the exact same instrumentation for Escape. Because I remember the intros basically 1-to-1 with very, very, very minimal differences. So I think for that reason I'm already hyped about it, and I mean the prospect of going up against a demon version of LeChuck is very exciting. But then on the other hand, there's Return to Monkey Island, which I've already dipped my toes into. I've seen the start of it, and I want to know how it, I guess, wraps up. I'm kind of weird that way. I did the same thing with Tales going back, I think, 2016. I tried a bit of part 1 and a bit of part 5, because I wanted to just get to the end, get to the good bits. But, yeah, I have not really touched Curse at all. I launched it to make sure it worked. I do remember that now. Yeah, I did launch it just to make sure it worked, and if that really was 2023, holy shit. Yeah, time has flown. But yeah, no, I haven't actually played the game. I haven't sat down to really try it out, so yeah, whatever I go on with, probably, yeah, sometime, yeah, this time next year, basically. I don't know. I'm really conflicted about it. I'm on two minds. Because what are we? We're in 2025. This came out when? Doesn't say, does it? I think this came out in 97 or around there. I think. Right? Curse of Monkey Island release date. Or close to it? Yeah, 97. So, yeah, okay. I'm tempted to go on with its 30th anniversary. 30? Yeah, 30. So I kind of missed out on my opportunity to do this the previous year that I got this bought on here. Yeah, so I'm tempted to kind of go on with it that way. So because of that, I think, yeah, next year I'm more inclined to go on with Return because of the fact that I've also started the game. Of course, if I do end up going on with that, I think I'll just redo the game because it's been about a year since I would have booted into that opening act, that prologue, so to speak. But you know what? I'm also conflicted about this too, because this is actually turning 25, I believe, this November, and I'd love to go on with that too. So I don't know what to do. It's so conflicting. Hope it will last. No, I don't know. I do not know. Because even if I went on, I don't know. I really don't know. I could do the really stupid thing and just jump straight from 2 to 4 when we get to November this year. I might do that, to be honest, because I mean, even though it will be out of order, I fucking love this game. This is what got me into it. This was the first game I played for Monkey Island. And it's turning 25 this year. How could I not? I don't think celebrating the music on the soundtrack channel is going to be enough for me. I really do fucking love this game. This was surprisingly influential to me in my writing journey. Yeah, if you could see the things that I'm writing about, I think, yeah, it'd be a bit surprising how many influences came from this game alone. Yeah, and it's a shame that it didn't do as well as it did. I don't know if it was because of the 3D crossover or if they just changed too much of the story, or I don't know, but it wasn't as well received. Because I think even, yeah, I'm not even going to say that sentence because I'm looking at the reviews now. 9.1 out of 10, 10 out of 10 Steam, 89%. Yeah, say no more. So, yeah. That's interesting though, because I didn't realize it was that well received. Yeah, by the way that looks, you'd think that it was a better game than LeChuck's Revenge. But, yeah. It's picking up. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up now. I'm just going to burn into this just to show the progress that I mentioned before I say my farewell speech. When I return, what's that going to be looking like? Because we're July now. August, I'm not going to be doing anything. September, is there anything in September? Actually, let me look at my notes really quickly. Because I made sure to keep this up when I went to sleep just so I wouldn't forget to do the stream. Okay, so we've got the Cycle of Hatred coming out September 7 music-wise, which I haven't rendered any videos for, but I have done plenty of the soundtrack for it. Oh, okay. Alright, so next time I will be back will be October 24, because Rise of the Underminer is turning 20. So, yeah, that'll be fun to dive into. Because, you know, we actually already played it on the channel, gone back a few years now, but that was on hardware, and I don't regret that at all. And yeah, that was a blast to play, to revisit that when I did. But I think it'd be just special to, for the first time, actually play the game through the Steam Deck, through emulation, to see hopefully a bit of an upgrade in quality for comparing streams. But yeah, that would also be nice to cover the music for. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'll see what I can do. And then there's the, as mentioned, Escape from Monkey Island release, which yeah, turns 25 by November 6. But by which point I would have returned already for the, of course, Rise of a Ninja anniversary stream. Yeah, then Escape. After that, I think we go on with our 6 next. I'm not returning for Nitro Kart. I won't be returning to that for a while, I think. Because I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do with that. I thought I didn't get the Velo Time Trials beat, but I think I did, because I was revisiting the streams and it looked like I did. But if I haven't, I'll save it for the 25th. So yeah, from Escape, it will just be on with the Earth 6, which I'll hopefully have Legacy of Solaris ready to experience the full package for the first time. Because I kind of dove into it going back a few years, but I only covered some campaigns, I didn't cover everything. And on top of that, I know a lot of patches have been made since then, and a lot of DLL mods have been added to the mix, which is an enormous breakthrough for 6 modding. So slap all that together, I think we'll have a pretty fun experience, although I have a feeling I'm going to need to play it on Xenia, because I wasn't able to get any of those DLL mods working on 360. So that's a little concerning, but we'll see how we go. Then of course Broken Bond, we'll cover that when we do on the 18th. That'll be what? We'll be going on with Jonin, I believe, because I did cover both Genin and Shunin, and I don't need to update those times. Jonin, on the other hand, I do, so I think, yeah, we'll be going on with that, so I will need to practice around that time. But yeah, what's going on here? Oh, the thing's frozen. What the? Yeah, it's frozen. What the fuck? Don't bail on me now. See, this is what I was talking about before. How it freezes occasionally and lags occasionally. Yeah, it only seems to happen around this time. It's really kind of annoying. Alright, I guess that's a no-go for that. Alright, well, let's try if I can. See if we can get this working. Because this was my backup solution. I don't know if it's working now. It wasn't last time I tried it. No, I don't think that's working. Anyway, what else do we have? guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I'll be doing a re-upload for some return for the Dawn tracks. But March 30th, the next year, we'll be going on with the Phantom Fortress. I'm looking forward to that. October 4 and 18, I'll be going on with PJ Sam. I'm looking forward to that too. It's going to be a real trip down memory lane. October 29, we'll go on with Wrath of Cortex for the first time in history. Actually completing the game, hopefully, or making a real dent into the progress for the first time in ever. And I might switch around some of my 06th anniversary streams to the 11th, because I found that that might be the initial premiere of the game, according to some sources. Yeah, that's not working. I don't know why. Yeah, this just bails. It's kind of annoying, a bit sad. And I don't think resetting the footage is really going to do setting the ATH program. I don't think that's going to do much, but I will boot into PCSX too, just so it's all ready, because I kind of need to anyway. How do I do this again? Do I go through Duck Station, or no? It's like Emu Station or something. Duck Station? No. You sure? Hang on. No. I can't remember what I have to get through to do it. Emulation, Duck Station. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do it on. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay, Steam just opened on its own accord. Okay, here we go. Emulation station, that's the damn one. Alright. And I'll reboot. Actually, no, I won't reboot. I'll reboot when I'm actually in the game, just in case it is gonna freeze frame again. Okay. And now load into, yeah, the colors. I don't know why the colors are really weird when I boot into the desktop mode. I wonder if that's got anything to do with why the playback likes to freak out. So load. Yep. Let's see what this does now. So yeah, a bit of a detour, stopping the counter from going up, so I could do this stream today, but that's another reason why I wanted to kind of get this done in one session instead of multiple. Yeah, no, that's flat out not. Okay, there we go. And the colors actually don't look too bad compared to my TV. Interesting. But yeah, 600 mil. How about that? But yeah, this is what has been going on for the past few weeks to a month. So I'm hoping, because you know that's the thing. I've got documentation on roughly where the number caps off at. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to pinpoint that when I get close enough, in such a way where I can get to the end of the level right before the minus sign kicks in, or something like that, where I can just really experiment with it and see how the game wants to behave, whether in the level or out of the level, in the results, skipping it, whatever. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes, but for now, that's where I'm gonna leave that. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, like I said, I will be back around October-ish, so a bit of a wait, but that'll hopefully give me some time to get some videos done, because I'm trying to revive a lot of my old videos so I can really finish them off, because I kind of want to just get them out so it's not, you know, constantly on my to-do list, because it is chewing into my writing time, developing my original project, so I kind of just want to be over and done with it so I can move on. But yeah, October. So till then, thanks again, guys, and yeah, have a good one, stay safe. I'll see you all next time, guys. Peace.